Did you know that the strongest creature on Earth relative to its size is not a lion or an elephant but a humble dung beetle? This tiny insect can pull 1,141 times its own body weight. Now, that's a feat of strength that would make any bodybuilder green with envy. Believe it or not, the world of the minuscule is often where the most phenomenal feats of strength and resilience are found. Take the dung beetle, for instance. It spends its life rolling balls of dung, some more than 50 times its own weight. But it's not just about strength, it's about endurance too. Imagine, day in and day out, pushing, pulling, and rolling without a moment's rest. That's the life of a dung beetle, but what makes these tiny creatures so formidable? Well, it's all down to their anatomy. Their bodies are designed for heavy lifting, with their 6 legs providing stability and their hard exoskeletons offering protection. Their powerful front legs are perfect for digging, while their hind legs are adapted for pushing and rolling their precious dung balls. And it's not just dung beetles that are impressive. There's a whole world of small creatures out there, each with their own unique strengths and abilities. From ants that can carry over 50 times their own body weight, to termites that build towering mounds, to spiders that spin intricate webs, the animal kingdom is full of unseen champions. So, as we delve deeper into the world of these small yet mighty creatures, prepare to be amazed. For it is here, in the undergrowth and in the shadows, that we find the true powerhouses of the natural world. These are the creatures that work tirelessly, day and night, often against incredible odds. They are the unsung heroes, the unseen champions of the animal kingdom. So next time you gaze upon the animal kingdom, remember it's not always the biggest creatures that are the strongest. In the wild, survival is the only thing that matters, and sometimes, survival means a fight. Out there, in the untamed wilderness, where the laws of nature reign supreme, confrontations are inevitable. These are not just fights, they're battles for survival, where the stakes are high and the only prize is life itself. Imagine a pair of male kangaroos, their muscular bodies taut with anticipation. They size each other up, their eyes locked in a deadly stare. Suddenly, the air crackles with tension as they launch into a boxing match. Their powerful hind legs act as springs, propelling them into the air as they grapple with each other, each blow echoing the primal need to assert dominance. Now, picture a chameleon, its vibrant colors a stark contrast to the lush green foliage. It spots an intruder, another of its kind. The chameleon's skin changes color, a spectacular display intended to intimidate the opponent. The battle is not always about physical strength, sometimes it's about psychological warfare. Let's shift our gaze to the desert, where a rattlesnake slithers with deadly grace. It meets its rival, another rattlesnake. They twist and turn, their bodies entwining in a dance as ancient as time. The rattling of their tails is a chilling symphony of impending doom, a warning of the lethal confrontation to come. In the undergrowth, a praying mantis waits, its forelegs poised like a martial artist ready to strike. An unwary insect strays too close, and in a flash the mantis strikes, its attack as swift as it is deadly. These battles, as diverse as they are, have one thing in common. They're about survival, about asserting dominance, about securing the right to live another day. Each animal, each insect, each reptile uses their unique abilities to defend themselves, to attack, to win. Every animal, big or small, has a unique way of asserting its dominance and ensuring survival. It's not just about strength, though. In the animal kingdom, strategy can be just as important as raw power. Now, let's shift our focus from the brawny brutes to the cunning tacticians of the wild. These are the creatures that rely not on sheer force but on their sharp wits and intricate strategies to outmaneuver their opponents. The animal kingdom is rife with such strategists who use their unique adaptations in the environment to their advantage in the most ingenious ways. Consider the octopus, a master of disguise. It can change its color and texture to blend seamlessly with its surroundings, becoming practically invisible to its prey. This chameleon of the sea uses its incredible camouflage skills to launch surprise attacks, giving its prey no chance of escape. Then, take the trapdoor spider, an architect of the animal world. This spider doesn't chase its prey. Instead, it constructs a silk-lined burrow with a hinged lid, the trapdoor. When an unsuspecting insect walks over the trap, the spider bursts out, capturing its meal in a fraction of a second. Moving from the depths of the ocean to the forest floor, we find the mantis shrimp. Don't let its small size fool you. This tiny crustacean packs a punch. It uses its powerful claws to strike its prey with the speed of a bullet. stunning it before it even knows what hit it. And let's not forget about the mongoose, a small mammal notorious for its snake-fighting skills. The mongoose uses its agility and quick reflexes to dodge the snake's strikes, waiting for that perfect moment to launch a counterattack. Each of these creatures, in their own unique way, uses strategy over strength to secure their survival. They prove that in the animal kingdom, it's not always the biggest or the strongest that win the fight. It's the smartest, the quickest, and the most adaptable. From deceptive tactics to ingenious traps, animals prove that brains can definitely outmatch brawn. Let's turn our attention back to the smaller creatures who, despite their size, pack quite a punch. When it comes to survival in the wild, size isn't always everything. In fact, some of the most ferocious fighters in the animal kingdom are just a fraction of your size. Take the humble ant, for instance. This tiny titan can carry up to 50 times its own body weight, making it one of the strongest creatures relative to its size. Now let's consider a creature even smaller than the ant. The mantis shrimp, a technicolor terror of the seas, has the fastest punch in the world, delivering a blow with the speed of a .22 caliber bullet. What's more, it uses this powerful punch to crack open the shells of its prey. And who could forget the venomous viper? This slithering serpent may not be the biggest reptile out there, but it's certainly one of the most dangerous. With a single bite, it can inject a lethal dose of venom into its victim, effectively ending the fight before it even begins. These small creatures have adapted to their environments in extraordinary ways, turning what could be seen as disadvantages into powerful weapons. They've learned to use their size to their advantage, employing unique tactics to overcome their adversaries. From the ant's incredible strength to the mantis shrimp's lightning-fast punch and the viper's deadly venom, these small but mighty warriors show us that it's not about the size of the fighter, but the fight in the creature. So next time you're out in nature, take a moment to appreciate these pint-sized powerhouses. They might be small, but they're fierce, and they've got the survival skills to prove it. These tiny warriors remind us that courage and determination are not a matter of size. So who emerges victorious in these wild showdowns? The answer might surprise you. As we venture deeper into the wild, we've seen the powerful and the cunning, the minute and the massive, all fiercely contesting for survival. But in these battles, victory isn't always awarded to the strongest or the most aggressive. Sometimes, it's the unexpected underdog who steals the show. Let's circle back to some of the epic encounters we've discussed. Remember the standoff between the venomous viper and the quick-witted mongoose? Who would have thought that the tiny mongoose, with its agility and resistance to venom, would outmaneuver the viper and emerge triumphant? Then there was the clash of the titans, the elephant and the rhino, a matchup of sheer strength and size. But it was the rhino, with its strategic use of its horn and surprisingly nimble footwork, that prevailed. And who could forget the tiny yet tenacious ant going against the colossal scorpion? Against all odds, the ant, with its unparalleled teamwork and relentless spirit, conquered the scorpion. These wild showdowns remind us of the unpredictability of nature, and it's not just about strength or size, it's about resilience, the will to survive, and sometimes the element of surprise. In these battles, we've seen that the underdog can become the champion, that the small can outsmart the big, and that the seemingly weak can exhibit extraordinary strength. These fights are not just a testament to the survival instincts of these creatures, but also a demonstration of the diverse strategies they employ. They show us that in the animal kingdom, every day is a fight for survival, and every fight is a story of strength, strategy, and survival. In the animal kingdom, every fight is a testament to the remarkable survival instincts of these creatures. And remember, strength and strategy often come in the smallest packages. If you've enjoyed this journey through the wild, don't forget to subscribe to Did You Know, like, and share our content. Stay wild, mates!